Attention! Évry!
Everything's loaded up. You ready, Evelyn? Coming. We'll find the others at the entrance shafts. We better not hang about. Evelyn, what a character. Here she is, off on an underground adventure that would make most of us shake in our boots. Yet scarcely a month ago, she knew nothing at all about this rather disturbing world. She thought these secret depths were reserved for the initiated few. That's what she thought, but she soon came to see it all differently, and she also made some very good friends who really know what they're doing. Good. Ben has already equipped the shaft. He's already descending. It seems there's a small overhang. It's free. Okay, Evelyn is ready. All right, go on. Although she's completed a brief training course, I wonder what Evelyn can be thinking at this moment. It's almost too late to turn back now. It's not that she doesn't have confidence in us. We've been making descents for several years, but potholing is a very exacting discipline, as our beginner well knows. The cave soon reveals its marvels. We're lucky to come upon such a forest of concretion so near the surface. Caves don't usually reveal themselves so easily. If it doesn't get any harder than this, she says, I won't have any problems. Evelyn, be careful anyway, it's slippery. No, I assure you, I'm all right. We will see. We haven't reached the tricky bit yet. We've still got the underground river to deal with. For the moment, having crossed the first rock and earth falls, we're making our way to the security point of the main shaft. See, we've now arrived at the main shaft, which the others are busy equipping. It's 45 meters deep. Okay, I think it's touched bottom. Sure that his rope is securely fixed, Ben starts his descent. We follow quickly on the same rope. Two of the team even have kit bags with spare ropes in case we come upon any deeper shafts.
Tu as descendu la moitié là.
You're halfway down already. I've made it! Well, lads, it certainly looks impressive with the spotlight from here. What have you got in that bag? Spare carbides. Okay. Is it okay like this? Yes, it's fine. After the next few meters, you'll see. The going will get easier. Okay, you can go, it's all right. There's no problem. Under the watchful eye of an experienced potholer, Evelyn, the courageous beginner, can't help feeling a little apprehensive. 45 meters of void and held by a simple rope. Everyone remembers their first descent, a real descent into the unknown.
Ça va, Evelyn?
Now we're at the underground river. We'll separate into two groups, okay? I'll go with Henry and Evelyn. I hope no one's afraid of getting wet. It won't be long before we end up in the river. We leave the main river and the exploration continues, following several tributaries which become increasingly narrow. From these tributaries, small waterfalls feed the main riverbed. We don't stay in this spot too long, but soon retrace our steps. I don't want to hang around here too long, in case the water level rises. But why? Could it rise as quickly as that? Yes, but the danger is that there's no way out from above. You see? Henry! Ben! You're going too quickly. Okay, we'll wait for you. You're lucky. If that's all the current there is, we can go a long way. I've turned my gloves and my hands are cold. Show me. Well, take mine. You look exhausted. Are you all right? I'm cold, but I think I'll be okay. The others are there. I can see them ahead. They seem to be blocked. Blocked by a rock face, but the sound of a powerful waterfall nearby interests Michael. He immediately equips the wall. We'll scale the rock face and then continue in the direction of the waterfall. Place the clamps as you did during training and it will be all right. Careful, Evelyn. Your helmet. You're burning the rope. Have you seen Evelyn? She seems really exhausted. I hope she knows what she's doing. I don't like it very much. Having made our way over the rock face, we try to reach the waterfall. Keep a good grip on the rope. The current's getting violent. Keep calm and catch your breath for a moment. Watch out! Evelyn! It's already too late to act. Evelyn is carried away towards the waterfall. We're all stunned. Ben is the first to come to his senses. Help is organized. Catherine goes back to fetch the diving suit, and then we try to reach Evelyn by the river. We can't just stay here waiting. There must be some parallel passages. Okay, we'll try. Faced with such a drama, opinions differ. What to do when confronted with a river and spate? It'll be several minutes before Catherine gets back down with the isothermic diving suit. In the meantime, as Michael suggests, we'll try everything to bypass the river and the waterfall. Our hope is to find Evelyn further on, downstream, but it's a long way back up to the surface with someone who's perhaps badly bruised or injured. We've now been underground for 2 hours and in water, so we're all tired. During this time, 2 of the team have been trying to discover a dry passageway running parallel to the river. This river is a hopeful sign. It could be a tributary of the principal river. By following it, we could come out downstream of the waterfall. Don't hang around too long. The river's running pretty fast. It could begin to rise. That gallery is underwater, and Ben abandons his search. He returns to his comrades demoralized. He brings them the neoprene diving suit the reinforcement surface team have fetched. Henry puts it on. Henry hopes to negotiate the waterfall by the narrow lateral passage. It's impossible to get through. I'm coming back. Pull! Philip has found a shaft near the waterfall. We'll try to get through that way. It's now more than an hour since Evelyn disappeared. The only hope of finding her alive is if she managed to climb onto a bank. With Philip, a member of the rescue team, we begin the ultimate attempt to get around the waterfall. Each gallery is prospected by one or other of the team members. Henry and Philip continue the search in parallel. Michael, who has also come down, will take another route. Each one probes the silence, listening to the echoes of the waterfall, which will direct our searches.
I searched all that area for nothing. Couldn't you get through? No. All the galleries are so narrow that nothing bigger than a cat could get through. In fact, I was badly wedged for a moment. It's really impossible to get through.
Henry seems to be luckier. Stuck for a moment in a fissure, a current of air brought him echoes of the waterfall. Our champion crawler is the only one who can negotiate the really tight spots. Unfortunately, this route doesn't lead to the foot of the waterfall, but to its summit. Henry decides to take a big risk and descend by the waterfall itself. Henry searches desperately for his friend, but in vain. On the verge of exhaustion, he continues for another hour before giving up the search for good. Potholing doesn't forgive any weakness. Evelyn, in refusing to admit her own limits, has been the tragic victim.